Okay, I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful simple bows. Now they come in various sizes. All you have to do first is print out the sizes that you want. On this one you've got the 3 different stages of the template. On the large ones you'll need to print 2 pages out, but you can use these time and time again. Just put that to one side. What you need to do is just roughly cut these out before you start. Now I've got some paper here ready to use, but before I start to show you how to do it, I want to show you the different sizes. So there's the first one. As you can see, that's your largest size. I'll just pop that down here. Then you have that one, which is your next size down, and just pop that down there. And then you have this one in the next size down. I've done that nice greys, silky greys. Now it's a good idea to do one design on one side and a slightly smaller design on the inside, so you get that double look as it was. So that's your next size down, and if I just move that to there you can see the next one down. This is using a lovely jewel paper. That's just crying out for a little jewel to be stuck there, isn't it? Then we've got this one as well. You can see there how they can make beautiful simple bows, and it's great because if you can print on both sides it works really well. Make your own mix and match bows. You can see how they're getting smaller and smaller, and what's great, they're fantastic for also using up all your scrap bits of paper. You could have an afternoon where you make loads and loads of bows that you can use in the future. So just to give you an idea, first of all, you can see there on that board all the different sizes that you're going to be able to make from this set. Now I've printed onto this piece of card, I think it's about 120, but you can, if I find the cards too thick, it makes the bows too kind of solid and more difficult when you bend them round. I printed a nice kind of silky ruffled effect here, and I've done a different pinky, lighter pinky on the back to contrast. Depends whichever side you want to start with, it doesn't really matter. What I did is I cut this out. Now what you want to do is, to save time, is just cut roughly round this so that it just goes onto the paper, and you're not going to be wasting your time cutting loads of intricate parts out when you've got great big pieces of paper to do. It just makes it harder. So just make it easy for yourself and just cut around here, and I'm just going to position that over there. Try not to waste any of the different bits and pieces, the different backgrounds there, and again just using a little bit of masking tape, just tape this down so it's not going to move around. Now before I start cutting it out intricately, what I'm going to do is just trim around it. I just find it much easier to handle and cut if you've not got this great big piece tagging on, making it more difficult. So all you've got to do is follow the lines and cut this out. So I'm just going to go along there. Don't forget, once you've cut this out, you can use this template time and time again until it disintegrates, and then you can just print another one. One tip is use the thinnest, cheapest paper, because if you have it too thick, if you've got to do any score lines for folds and that, it's a little bit harder to score through. And if it's just cheap paper, it doesn't matter if it rips or anything, you can just print another piece out. And because it's just a black line, it's going to be very economical for you. So that's the first part cut out. Now you've got to cut the other sections out, line them up so you know exactly which way you want the fabric or the pattern to go. Just stick these down and cut them out as well. Now I just want to show you this little tip that I do. As you're cutting them out, save your templates so you can use them time and time again. I've got all the different sizes there, keeps them organized in a little file, and you can use them anytime you want. So just stick that down and cut it out. So there you've got all the pieces cut out now, and you've also got a template to use next time. So just pop that away, look after it, and you can use that again. Then you've got all your pieces there. Next you've got to do is just stick them together. Now I'm ready to glue these together, and I've got a nice glue here that holds it and sticks it really well together. You can decide whether you want a pink bow with a red inside or a red bow with a pink inside. I think we're going to have a red bow on the outside. Got a little bit of glue here, just put a dab in the middle there, and then just fold one side over. You don't want to flatten this here, just roughly guide into the middle, and then fold over the other side and just slightly overlap, and then just don't hold it down for a few seconds. Now I've got the under section of the bow here, just a little blob of glue there, and that's going to stick over the top like that, and again just hold it in position for a few seconds so that that bonds together. Finally, we're going to make this look very neat. So on the back here, just a little blob of glue again, like so. And then you've got the red piece, the strip, just stick that down halfway, hold it there a second, then just fold that over and fold it over again. You see that? And then hold it in position. If it comes a little bit longer here, you don't worry, you can just trim that off later. And I'm just holding that in position again until that bow sticks together. Now when your bow's finished, you can decide if you want some strips of ribbon on, you can make your own. I've got some of the leftover paper here, and I've got my cutting board underneath, which is gridded out, as you can see. And I'm just going to cut 2 strips exactly the same. So to stick the strips on, again, just a little bit of glue. Let's get some more of this glue. And just put that on there. Go along if you want it to be more secure. And then I've not even cut the white bits off the end there because they're not going to be seen. So then stick it on one half like so. And then stick the other side on there like that. And then you've got 2 strips as well then on the back of your bow. So you could even then technically tie that round a box, and you could have another ribbon going that way as well if you wanted to. Makes great bows. And what you can even do as well, if you want, take the next size down, do it in the same paper or card and pop it in the middle so you've got a double bow, and then you can even take it more. I mean, these are different colours obviously, but you can make the bow as full or as small as you like.